Okay, so 4-month glutathione update. Don't mind my bandages. My cat and I have a rash. It's like a bacterial rash. It's highly contagious, so I have to keep it covered at all times. And yeah, I went to the doctor and they gave me this cream. I'm kind of freaked out about it. Okay, well, first off, my cat's like 19, so I have to be really careful with her because you know, you don't want to like freak them out too much. And then, you know, she's had this issue once before because she's I got her as a rescue, but she was feral, so she likes going outside and she also likes coming inside. So anyways, the bacteria got inside the house, lysoling everything. It's been a nightmare. But anyways, the cream that I was given, I'm pretty sure it has a steroid in it, so now I have to watch out and make sure that it does not make a dark patch on my skin. I have one spot right now and it kind of looks worse than it is because I put pure garlic on it and it broke the skin. So right now that's scabbed over, so I don't know. I'm hoping that the scab just comes off and that is not the steroid cream darkening that area. But yeah, I'm a little worried. I've been going through it. So yeah, that's my past few weeks. The cat's doing great though. Her skin it's not broken open. It's worse because humans can get it too. So if we get it weird, like itchy, and it can get really red. Obviously I made it worse by trying home remedies on it, but anyways, enough on that. Right now we're using natural lighting and it's raining outside, which is nice because it's kind of dark in here, so I feel like you get a good look. I don't look overly light. But also for these past 3 weeks, I think it's either 3 weeks or oh, I got a new wig too. You like it? Let me get my phone. I have to see when I started, but I've been taking my glutathione and my vitamin C all orally for the past 3 weeks and 2 days. Okay, and this is the first time in my 4-month journey that I've ever done that. I mean, I'm still taking my topicals, but yeah, I've never done that. I've always either taken it rectally or did the nebulizer, or I attempted at making liposomal vitamin C, but that was only for like a few weeks. It's only like, you know, 2 or 3 weeks. But anyways, so I feel like trying it out, I've kind of proved to myself at least that I do not think it is a good method. I think it's fine if you're trying to maintain your color, but other than that, I've definitely not made any progress in skin lightening. Like, you know, last month I was lightening pretty quickly. Now it's kind of mellowed out. I made another video earlier today, which you could only see like my hands and my face, and so in that video I looked lighter, but now you can see the rest of my body and you can definitely still see some of that brown. So yeah. Okay, so I'm currently editing this video right now. It's literally 20 minutes. And so I put this shirt back on just so I could show you guys the difference, okay? Look at the difference when the rest of my body is covered up. Now you can see my face, you can see my chest, you can see my hands. I look so much lighter. Then as soon as we take it off, and now we're back to this. So there's a big difference versus, you know, having the full picture and then only seeing, you know, face, chest, and hands. But okay, back to the video. But I like this because we're in very low lighting, so this just shows you that even in the worst lighting, this is my color. And then when it's bright and the sun is out, you can see a little bit of yellow, but like I said, anything on camera is not reflective of true life anyways. But anyways, I don't feel like taking it orally is the smartest route. So just know, if you want to take shortcuts, you're gonna have slower results. Maybe doing it orally is good for maintaining, but So that first week, I was on vacation, and you guys know I did not have like my nebulizer or anything, and I didn't even do it rectally. And then once I got back, I told you my friend got really sick. Okay, they actually got the flu, and they were out, like completely just out, fever, everything for a good 12 days. I had kind of a sore throat when I got back, so I wasn't using my nebulizer for a good week or so. So that's kind of what like all started this. So I had 1 week of being on vacation, and then that second week I started getting a sore throat. But thankfully that sore throat never turned into anything else. So I got out of having the flu, and I'm so proud. Before my glutathione journey and all of this nice stuff, I got sick 5 or 6 times a year, which is insane. I was always sick. So this time last year, even in the summer, I would still get sick a few times. And during these last 4 months, I mean, nothing at all. So I'm interested to see if I can make it out the rest of this year without being sick. That would just be amazing. That's one great way glutathione has definitely changed my life, as well as lightening up my skin tone. Also, since I was only taking these supplements orally, I took 1 day and I just did nebulizer treatment. So this was after already just doing stuff orally for like a good 2 weeks. And sure enough, all of a sudden I had like this glow going on, and I was like, aha! Because I mean, when I first started using the nebulizer, I told you guys I felt like I saw a difference within those first like 2-3 days, which never really happens, just because, you know, it takes a while for these changes to start to manifest. But anyways, I felt like I saw a difference, and sure enough, as soon as I stopped it for a few weeks and then I started back up, I was like, okay, I wasn't crazy. It really does make a difference. So I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. So I've been doing a few, but only like 1 or 2 a week, and I just started back up this past week. So there was a good 2 weeks of just me doing nothing but just taking my same dosage, 6,000 milligrams, along with, I was taking 12,000 milligrams of vitamin C, which, go check out my vitamin C video that I just uploaded, and I just filmed today. Yeah, I won't be doing that anymore. You don't have to take so much vitamin C, but so yes, I've been experimenting. Now that I know that oral is not the way to go, I'm back on doing my nebulizer once a day, and I ordered some professionally made liposomal vitamin C. I'm not going to make it myself because the container that I bought of it, it's going to last me the next 90 days. So me making it myself, you know, technically $25 for 90 days worth of, you know, vitamin C, that's perfect for me. I'm happy. This month not a lot has happened, but that's because I've been experimenting. So now that I'm getting back on the ball with actually using methods that I feel like I've proved to myself at least work, I'm saying that probably in October. That should get me to my high yellow goal. And then after that, I'll start experimenting with figuring out the perfect dosage that will maintain my skin tone. A lot of you, and I've also read from a few places, that when you're trying to get to your goal, you should probably go a little over the goal, go a little past it. So don't just, oh, this is perfect skin tone, and then just stop and start maintaining from there, because you might revert while you're figuring out the dosage. Because, you know, every body and every method, because everyone's kind of doing something a little different, is gonna affect different people differently. So what maintains one person's skin tone, that dosage might not be enough for another person. So anyways, I'll probably try to lighten up a little lighter than my ideal skin tone, just so I can have that security. That's the word. Also, I will start experimenting with going outside, going to the beach. I mean, there's so much that I've kind of given up. I gave up tennis during these last 4 months because there's no tennis courts indoors here in Florida, which really sucks. So yeah, that just, I got way too much sun doing that. There's times when, you know, I want to go out on a boat and I can't because that's a lot of sun, as well as it's reflecting up off the water. So anyways, there's just a lot of stuff that I've had to kind of pass up, which is kind of sad. You can't live your life like that. So I get to experiment with being in direct sunlight after I've reached my goal. So then I can tell you guys what it's like to get dark from the sun versus just stopping all of these supplements cold turkey and your skin reverting. I'm hypothesizing it's going to be different. I'm thinking that when we darken just from the sun, because a lot of these supplements reduce the formation of melanin, I'm thinking that we're going to tan a little differently. And by differently, I just mean I think the hue and the undertone is going to be different than that if we were just to stop cold turkey and our skin was to revert back to our original color. Because of course our original color is a different hue and a different undertone. So obviously I don't know if that makes sense. And of course I don't know if this is true, but that's just what I'm kind of guessing as of right now. We'll see for sure in a few more months. Also, I need to test out how quickly I can get rid of a tan. So how quick will it be from me getting whatever tan lines or whatever darkness I get from, let's say, a day out at the beach. I want to see how long it can take me to remove that tan using only topicals and scrubs. And then I want to do it again and see how long I can remove it just using not only the topicals but also upping my dosage of glutathione and whatever else, and MSM, and just seeing if that speeds it up or how long does that take to kick in. Some people seem to think, this is based off of using a topical, that any tan that they get while on their skin lightening journey, that they can remove it within a week. This is what they're saying. Okay, so these are people who pretty much are already at their goal skin tone. And yeah, to them, just putting on licorice root in like a gel or a lotion and doing that for a week gets them back to, oh yay, the tan is gone. So I just want to test that out, see if it's true. Yeah. So that's what's to come. I feel like I had something else to say, but since not a lot's been going on, it's not like I've been sleeping for the last 3 weeks or so, but I can definitely see a difference since I switched to just taking it orally. As I mentioned before, I've not relied on taking glutathione and vitamin C orally. Well, vitamin C orally, I've always taken it orally, but I haven't relied on taking glutathione orally since I started. So back in April, like that first week I took it orally, and then after that I just always did rectal implants, and then after that I did a mixture of rectal implants and liposmol, and then after that I did the nebulizer. So yeah, this was my first time kind of testing that out, and it's official. I don't like it. I think it's shitty. That's just me being really honest. Since I have my rashes, my freaking highly contagious rashes, it's been such a nightmare trying to disinfect the entire house. And the poor cat, I have her kind of in quarantine until her spots clear up as well, or you just kind of keep on reinfecting yourself. I had this as a kid, and yeah, playing with stray cats outdoors. But since I've been going through this, I've had to stop using my exfoliating topicals. So I still use my lotion, but if I get too close to around the area of the rash, I could spread it to other areas, which has already happened. So I've had to stop exfoliating, which really sucks. And I have to be really careful about the type of soap that I use. So I've only been able to use like soaps with tea tree and other antibacterial stuff in it. So I haven't been using my Koji San either, which I love that stuff. I'm ready to get back on it because I see a difference, and I feel like you guys probably can too. like I said, I made 2 videos today. So in my other video you saw that I had my arms and my stomach covered, so all you could see was from here up and then my hands, and you probably thought I looked really light, which yes, it's completely an optical illusion when you're just showing just your hands and your face and your chest. But as you see, when you show the rest of your body, there's still a ways to go. But I think that's all I have to say for now. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll probably talk some more about rectal implants, and I want to try some other nebulizers, maybe ones that are quiet and can go everywhere, that you don't have to worry about having an outlet to plug it in, because that would be really, really helpful. Or maybe just something that just works quicker. Okay, one more thing. Some people were asking about precursors to glutathione. These are just other nutrients like glycine or cysteine that, and I think even the NAC. Is it just NAC or do you say NAC? I don't know. But they are precursors to glutathione, and they help naturally boost it in our system. So because we do make glutathione naturally, and people were asking, you know, should we be taking this? Will this help? And I say go for it. I definitely would be doing it if my routine was not already just so many supplements. 2 weeks ago, I added on collagen and hyaluronic acid. So now I'm doing, you know, 3 times a day glutathione. I'm about to start 2 times a day with vitamin C, which is just a pill, so that'll be easier on me at least. Plus taking the collagen, plus taking the hyaluronic acid. And so yeah, I can't add any more because I just can't keep up with anymore, honestly. But I say go for it, and the only reason why I say go for it, oh yeah, and MSM. I forgot, yeah. So I made it to, it's been 3 months of MSM now, but I'm gonna do a separate video on that because MSM, it deserves a video all to itself, really. But why I believe that precursors are just such a benefit and such a boost is because the MSM. So when I started the MSM, it smoothed out my skin, okay? So I detoxed, that sucked. But then it started smoothing my skin, literally. I felt like velvet, everything looked better. My skin was starting to clear up a little more, just everything looked really nice. MSM is the building blocks of collagen. So you take MSM and it helps to make more collagen, and it's just like a win-win for everyone. That's why you get that smoother, that silkier look. If you look up MSM right now, especially if you look up the flakes, everybody raves about how their skin looks. Just not necessarily the lightness, because not enough people are taking it, enough of it to see lightening, but just for the smoothness, for the clarity of their skin. Like, everyone raves about it, and it doesn't even have collagen in it. It just helps build and make more collagen. So once I started the collagen powder and hyaluronic acid, holy crap, it just took my skin, like my softness level and just how smooth everything looks, to a whole nother level. And it's only been 2 weeks. I cannot wait to do a video on that. I try to make sure that I've been using these products for at least a month at least until I speak on them, but holy crap, I'm only halfway through the month and I'm absolutely loving it, what it does. So yes, if you're also taking glutathione, I see no issue in also adding on some of these precursors, these other amino acids that can help boost your levels, because I've seen a huge difference, and that's just with mixing the MSM with the hyaluronic acid and the collagen. And I was inspired to add on collagen and hyaluronic acid from just some of the people who had above average skin. Well, not only do these girls, you know, have, you know, just very pretty skin tones, but just the softness, the way their skin looked. I mean, you just don't normally see people with that healthy of skin. So that's kind of what got me interested in, maybe I should be taking something else. But at the same time, I was like, I'm already taking glutathione and MSM and vitamin C. It's like, how much more can I add on? But after seeing their regimen, that's what just got me to go for it, because they take it to a new level. So yeah, glutathione and MSM will do great things for you, but there are definitely ways to boost it, and other vitamins out there that can make sure that you get all that there is to get, like just the full benefit of it. So if I could keep up with more, I would totally take some more supplements, but as of right now, like this is my max. I have to literally write it down and make sure like I'm hitting all my dosages, but I just wanted to add that in. I don't see how it would hurt, but I do want to say I do not think that you should mega dose them. So if you are taking any of those other items, just take the recommended dosage. That's what I'm doing for collagen and hyaluronic acid, and it's working perfectly for my body. So mega dosing, overdosing, that's not always the way to go. You can see amazing results just by taking the recommended dose. So